Gentlemen, start your engines!
Trouble in turn one.
Oh, car on its roof.
Michael Waltrip. Mark Martin is in it. One of the championship contenders.
Elliott Sadler, the Polson on 38.
Heavy damage.
That's Mark Martin's car right there. I couldn't really tell.
No steering at all.
No steering at all, Mark said, but obviously he is okay.
And that's what these guys in the chase especially were
Concerned
what
about.
they were worried about is this right here.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. got part of it.
Any flat tires? I got a lot of damage. I hit pretty hard.
Some right side damage on the car. Crew Chief Chad Knaus calling Jimmy in. They're going to change the right side tires, check it over, send him back out to stay on the lead lap and make a game plan for if there's anything else they need to address.
We can see what happens here, BP. You see Mark Martin there, and it looks like Elliott Sadler got turned by Jimmy Johnson.
Yeah, looked like he got hit by the 48 car getting down the corner.
And Michael went over twice. It just tags the third. Just tags him, just doesn't take a whole lot.
Michael coming here.
Poor Michael, he has no place. He makes contact with Rusty Wallace and Mark Martin.
That's what sent him over.
Mark's the one that launched him. Looks like these cars are glued, but it just takes somebody to touch one of these bumpers in the wrong way, especially when you're in the corner. You can do it on the straightaway, as long as your steering wheel is straight, but it doesn't take a whole lot to get them sideways.
It really is a tightrope when you're racing here. I mean,
you've got to respect everybody, and you're so tight all the time. If the guy slips a little bit and gets out of the throttle, you've got somebody that's right on your bumper, so it doesn't take much for somebody to get into you.
On board with Junior. Watch Mark Martin.
Okay, keep coming, buddy. Keep coming. Clear low. Clear low.
On board with Michael Waltrip.
This should be pretty wild. This is what you see out of the windshield.
Right in front of you. Come on around. Come on.
And he just got hit. He got hit. There's not a whole lot you can do when you're in the middle of that, Marty.
It's terminal damage, but what happened to start all that?
I don't know. The 38 and the 20 or the 48s just stopped in the corner, right in the middle of the corner, and I didn't have anywhere to go. I hit Jimmy square, but I guess he had the 38 by the corner and just turned the 38 around. I don't know why they stopped. You had to ask them whether they got together or something in front of us or whatever, but I couldn't do nothing going that fast.
The racing seemed to be quite intense very early today, Junior.
Well, that's what we get paid for.
What a wild ride.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. The world was right, and then it was wrong, and then it was right, and then it was wrong. And then I came to a stop, and the Aaron's Dream Machine slid right up beside the Napa Chevy. I thought, this could be a nightmare. I'm not sure, but I feel great. Somebody turned the pole sitter. What are you going to do?
Unbelievable. That's typical here. Oh, watching it again.
So I knew what I was doing, and Rusty just bunted me back over and got me in a huge crash. But darn, I was having fun. I was trying to lay back like I said I was going to, and I got all the way up to 10th. I said, well, you know, these 10 guys, they're probably not going to wreck each other. I guess I should have known better than that.
Multi-car in front of the field.
Oh, and Scott Riggs on his Man, there's been a lot of cars getting on the roof lately.
And I think I said earlier on that the fans loved it, the TV audience, but 43 drivers were not
don't like it.
too happy.
The window net did come down on Scott Rick's car, which is a great sign.
There we see the 41 car. Looks like he's going to get bumped from behind by the 12.
Ryan Newman in the 12. Rigs hard into the wall.
And it gets worse.
Yes.
There you see the 41 car, the 12 lines up. We talked about this bump trapping thing. He wasn't lined up straight when he hit the 41 car. The 41 car was just a little bit to his left. You got to give him a straight shot. And this was coming through the tri-oval, which is another problem.
And the 16 car, another Nextel Cup point contender, involved in the crash.
As was Rusty Wallace in the 2.
You can't bump draft somebody when the car is turning.
Right behind Mike Wallace.
Stay in front of you. Stay up, stay up. Easy, back it down as much as you can.
Wow, not what you want to see out of your windshield.
Oh my gosh.
I'm okay, I'm okay.
In front of you.
That's another area of the track that was repaved in recent years.
His brother almost got him.
Rusty got through it there.
No, he's got damage on the front of the car.
I think Bickle got him. See right there.
Yeah. And then when he hit the apron here in the grass.
Yep. Yes.
But could have been a lot worse. Like I said, that used to be grass down there. It used to be really bad.
Mark Martin went through a fence down there one year, remember?
I do.
This has been a tough place for you.
It certainly has. And then this one, I mean, it's so easy to sit on your couch and point fingers and say so-and-so did something wrong. But until you're out here in these cars at the speed and seeing all the near misses and what is really going on, you know, it's not worth forming an opinion. I don't know what happened there, but all anybody can say is it's Talladega.
Well, Matt, Greg Biffle's had a moment to collect his thoughts. And what happened from your perspective, Greg?
Ryan Newman spun the 41 out. It's tough. It's just this what everybody pays the money to come see right here.
Damage does look very repairable, though.
Yeah, but we're still going to be in the back. We won't be able to keep up with the draft or nothing. We'll just try and get as many points as we can, and just hopefully Ryan makes a bunch more wrecks and takes some more people out. Maybe we'll gain those positions.
Overcame an overheating problem early in the race.
Oh, we got somebody spinning.
Ken Schrader is around.
Left rear.
Caution is out.
Left rear tire went flat.
And you know what that means, don't you?
Green, white, checkered.
Exactly right.
Boy, that's not what you want here.
Right rear tire blew.
Ken Schrader, right rear tire blew. Pace car to pit road. NASCAR warning these drivers to close it up on the restart. Remember, the start-finish line is after the pit road exit, very close to turn 1, instead of in the trial.
All right.
Here we go.
And now is when they start fanning out.
Kenseth got down low. Stewart, Dale Jarrett on the inside line. Newman, McMurray, Carl Edwards.
See, now Newman's got a good run if he can make a move on the 17, but the 17 will block him.
How long can you hold your breath?
And Matt did exactly what he needed to do. He did a good job on that restart. A good restart, and he anticipated the pass coming off of turn 2.
And he wants to see him bunch up behind him. That 2x2 will slow those guys down.
Now the 17 just got to worry about keeping that 12 car behind him.
Well, like I said, you start blocking when there's just one guy trying to pass. It's just tougher to do when you've got 3 or 4.
Tony Stewart up next to Newman.
And he's got to run, too. Now,
boy, does he ever got to run.
Last lap.
Oh, man. Here comes Tony Stewart. He's got the lead in turn 1. And Dale Jarrett on the outside.
Unit 20, just the two of you. Neck to neck, come on.
Now it just depends on who goes with who.
And how strong that 88 is, we're finally going to find out. Oh, crash! Kyle Petty. Hard crash. We stay green. Now the caution is out. Race is over. There are 19 scoring loops around this track.
The 88
All right, baby, all the way.
88 might have been in front.
NASCAR will use their scoring loops and television replays to determine the position of the cars on the track. You do not race back to the yellow in NASCAR. And it was a wreck Dale Jarrett was involved in that brought on that rule.
Woo! And baby, we're back on the map.
This is Crew Chief Todd Parrott.
A large shower, but one that he is more than willing to take. Congratulations from Todd Parrott, longtime crew chief, now reunited. And Robert Yates, the team owner, with the congratulatory hug as well. Well, DJ, first of all, tell me about that last restart and what turned out to be the winning move.
Yeah. Let me first thank these guys here, Doug Yates and his people, and Robert Yates, Todd Parrott, and everybody at the Fab Shop. What a great race car. Next, got to thank the 380,000 UPS employees for sticking with us here. It's been a long dry spell, and people at Coca-Cola, City Financial, Ford Motor Company, Outback Steakhouse. We appreciate everybody's support. But last pass, it's like I told Todd, he got jammed up on the restart there. I actually thought I was in trouble. When Tony went to the outside here down the front stretch to get in the white flag, I was going with him, and he dove around, so it opened up a lane for me. And then I got a push from Matt Kenseth back there, and I really appreciate that.
You were a long way back for a large part of this day. Were you concerned when the lap started winding out that you were too far back?
No, just kind of taking it easy. We had a good race car, and everybody continued to run into each other and wreck, so just thought we'd hang out and wait for it to come to us. So great day. Kelly and the kids, hate you're not here to celebrate this with me, but I'll be home in a little while and we'll do some celebrating.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.